Governor Hochul signing a new bill into law.
And it requires landlords to notify their tenants about a specific kind of pest. Fox Eye's Michelle Ross tells us more about it.
Bed bugs. Just saying it is enough to make your skin crawl. And if you're unlucky enough to experience it, like this woman's daughter, it can be traumatizing.
She was crazy when she lived in New York. She wouldn't go to a movie. She wouldn't sit on a bus.
A new state law in New York now requires landlords to notify tenants within 72 hours of an infestation. This is up from 24 hours originally proposed by lawmakers. But after negotiating with the governor, who signed the bill on Friday, the new time frame gives landlords more time to put up a written notice and alert tenants. Any formal notification, though, would have helped this man's mother when she got bed bugs in her Queens apartment.
See, there was no sign, and she actually spoke to some of her neighbors, and they had a similar issue on the same floor. And the building management, they actually paid for it, though. They paid for someone to come in and clean, take care of it, but they never notified the other tenants. It was just through word of mouth that we knew when it happened.
The new law is only required to notify tenants who live close to the infested apartment, which is another amendment from the original bill, which initially asked for all tenants to be notified.
We're happy to notify as many folks that are potentially impacted, but you get to a certain radius where it's maybe just not as needed, or it just becomes an onerous process requiring, the notification to every single tenant in the building.
This state law adds to the city law already in place, which requires the landlord to give new tenants in the 5 boroughs the history of any bedbug infestation over the last year when the lease is signed, which not all landlords follow.
It was like right when I moved in, and the building was like, oh, we might have a bed bug problem, because the guy on the first floor had bed bugs, I think. So they were in the building and never made it to the apartment, my apartment.
But they notified you at least?
Yeah, it was like the day I moved in, though. It was pretty sketchy.
The new law will go into effect later this year on December 22nd. But the new changes negotiated with the governor will have to be approved by state lawmakers in January when they return to Albany. On the Upper East Side, Michelle Ross, Fox 5 News.